All right, everybody, what is up? Okay. Oh man, it's good to have basketball back again. Where'd I go though? ah, booyah. Hey yo, wearing my older Darius Garland today. Goes somewhere different. But what's going on, everybody? How we doing today? We got the Washington Wizards in town. And you look at these two teams, of course, Wizards are kind of on the borderline. They're flirting with a playing spot, kind of. And the Cavs are trying to stay out of fifth place. They're trying to even maybe catch the Sixers, which, if I'm being honest, that probably won't happen, but hey, you never know. So, Cavs come in at 44 and 28, 28 and 8 at home. The Wizards are 32 and 37 overall and 16 and 20 on the road. In terms of betting and stuff, Cavs are 5-point favorites with a minus 225 money line, and the Wizards have a money line of plus 185. Over under is about 220. Both teams have no, we've won 3 of our last 5. They've lost 3 of their last 5. In fact, their 2 wins for the Wizards came against the same team. They beat the Pistons on the 7th of March, and then a week later. So if you're keeping track, they literally went a week between wins. That's tough. In between those wins, they lost to the Hawks twice, and then they lost to the Sixers. 3 of those 5 were at home too. But Cavs, of course, they beat Miami on the 8th, lost to Miami on the 10th. They swept Charlotte on the 12th and 14th of March. And then, of course, last game, we lost to Philly. And we're trying to get back on the winning side against Washington. Now, just another look at the standings for anyone who really cares about that stuff as I pull it up here. All right, we Gucci with this. Yes, sir. Bumped into me at a bar on St. Patty's Day. She was hot. I bet. Italian? I said, kiss me, I'm Irish. Ah ha ha ha. Nah, I don't think that would actually work. But anyways, like I've mentioned, the Bucks actually clinched a playoff spot. They're the first team in the East to do so, and that so them and the Nuggets have officially clinched playoff spots, and so that just leaves essentially 5 more spots open. The 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in terms of the starter role, the actual you guarantee a series, and then you have the play-in. Wizards are in 10th. They're a half a game ahead of the Pacers for 10th in the play-in. And of course, they're actually as well as the Bulls, too. So those 2 teams are rooting hard for us tonight. And the Raptors are a game and a half ahead of the Wizards. Cavs, of course, are 4 games back of the Sixers. And they're I think 2.5 ahead of the Knicks. And for those wondering, the Knicks do not play tonight. So we can gain another half a game on them. And the Sixers currently face the Hornets, and they're winning 31-29. So, of course, let's get into the starting 5, as we always do. And for the Cavaliers, their starting 5 is kind of the same as it's been the last couple games. Of course, still no Jared Allen. He's out with an eye injury. So it's Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Stevens, and Evan Mobley. Of course, this lineup has been effective for us. And hopefully Jared Allen can get back soon. It seems like it's a tradition now. Dude gets hurt late in the year. And that's Patty's Day. I did not know that. Well, now we do. The lineup for the Wizards is Morris, Beal, Kuzma, Porzingis, and Gafford. So again, they're healthy. They're as healthy, I think, as they've been against us. I think the last game they didn't have Beal, and they didn't have Beal or Kuzma last game, and we smoked them. Remember that game? So let's get the scoreboard up and running here, and let's get to action here. Yeah. So before we get underway, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and it's game time. NBA terms, Juan Thornhill. That'd be like us getting maybe like a solid like depth, a very good safety. So he's very good on defense. I don't know how you'd explain that in NBA terms because the NBA doesn't have a safety. You wanted to date an Italian girl? I bet you she'd be an amazing cook. Italian food's amazing if the right person cooks it. You'd be eating pasta every day and breadsticks. Mmm. Olive Garden breadsticks are elite. At least they were when I went. I haven't been there in a while. So the Cavs are actually wearing their city jerseys. I thought they were done wearing these. I guess not. You see Lamar, and there's Bradley Beal. The Wizards are in their, I guess, their road jerseys. They got like 75% of the jerseys blue with red top. Kind of hard to describe their jerseys, but yeah. So we are ready for tip off. Porzingis and Mobley. You got Garland putting his hair under that like little ponytail thing, like he always does. So yeah, we're ready for tip off. As we're approaching like what 9 or 8 games left in the season. Tip is up and won by the Cavs. Garland controls. He'll give it off to Mitchell, and we're underway from the Rock. So here's Mitchell, guarded by Kuzma. Inside Mobley, nice pass, kicks it out back to Mobley. Corner, Lamar mid range is good. Beautiful mid range shot from Lamar Stevens. Gets us going on this, I believe, Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. Kuzma, here's Gafford inside. Too easy for Porzingis. Just runs right past Stevens. So we're tied at 2, 11-18 to go here in the first. Yes, sir. Here's Garland over to Mitchell. Little fake. Drives. And it's almost stolen. Mitchell saves it. Mitchell against, I think that's Beal. Pull up for 3. And he got fouled. He got fouled. So that's not 1, not 2, 3 shots coming up. Yeah, Beal was a little too aggressive, I think, right there. Yeah, I think that was Beal. Oh, Bradley. Haven't you learned by now, buddy? So 3 shots coming up for Spida. Here's the first shot. It's up and good for Spida. Bradley Beal with, it wasn't a reckless closeout, but it was close. It was close. Still fouled him though. Second free throw for Spida. It's up and good. I don't know if you guys saw, but Cavaliers Nation, the blog site or whatever, posted an article talking about how in the organization they want to play the Nets first round. I mean, who wouldn't? Get an easier matchup? Of course. Who wouldn't? Final free throw is up and good. So 3 for 3 for Spida. 5-2 Cavs. Got the 3-pointer the old fashioned way. Or the harder way, I guess. Somewhat easier, but somewhat harder as well. Uzma, here's Gafford. Trying that same exact play almost, and there's a foul on the floor. That's on Mitchell. Explain Buccaneers getting Baker in NBA terms. I can't, because again, different positions. But I guess you could just say, insert any random scrub. Team acquires random scrub. Or like a player that used to have hype, but it's like Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, you can kind of you can kind of say like it's like getting Isaiah Thomas, the short guy, not the legend, obviously. A lot of hype around him, and then he fizzled out, and everyone doesn't really like him that much. Yeah. And LeBron didn't like him. 3 ball. Porzingis is a little too hard there, and it's rebounded by the Cavs. Here comes Mitchell, guarded by Kuzma, drives right in, goes up, misses. Might have been influenced by that big man Lurkin and Porzingis. Kuzma lost it. Take him back. Here comes Garland. It's a 2-on-1. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He's going to go up. He'll throw it down. Ooh. Nice pass, though, by Garland. Oh, no, I should say nice save by Garland there, too. And Mitchell. Here's Beal working against Mitchell. Nice pass. 3 from Morris is good. Remember, I think in the last game we played these guys, they couldn't hit a damn thing to save their lives early on. We pelted them, remember? But here's Mitchell, gives it to Garland. Garland. Inside, Mobley with the dunk. Could have easily been a foul. Refs, let it go. Some official crews will let that little subtle contact go. They won't call everything. Lamar up and miss. Here's Okoro pushing a little bit. He'll go coast to coast. He goes up and there's a give it to him. Give it to him. Let's go. It was already on the way down when he blocked it. So yeah. Let's get interference. Ooh, goaltending. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, goaltending. The word always escapes me when I'm trying to say it. Goaltending. 11-5 Cavs. Here's Beal. Guarded by Mobley. Drives in, up, and rattled around and in. So it's 11-7 Cavs. Here's Garland taking it up. Garland against Morris. Gives it to Mitchell. Pulls up for 3. That's too strong. Looked good off the hands, and it just didn't go the way he wanted it to. Here's Beal. Step back. No, inside. Gafford kicks it out. Morris. Kuzma. 3 is no good. Here comes Garland the other way. Off the rebound. He'll drive. Thought about pulling up. Almost tipped. It was tipped right to Mitchell. Mitchell against Kuz. Lost the ball. Finesse. And it was a kick ball. And, of course, Lamar made the shot. But it doesn't matter. Because it was kicked. Mitchell has some insane handles. Like, that ball was like kind of he lost it, regained it, did that little finesse move, and then passed it over to Lamar, who would have hit the 3 if it counted without the kick ball. Trying to say there was a foul on Beal? Because Beal's looking like. I'm curious. What are they talking about? Beal looked like he was like flabbergasted at something. Unless maybe he didn't think he kicked the ball. 21 to go here in the first. Keep an eye on Garland on this play here. Landry Shamet? I don't know if I want him. Boy, Craig wouldn't be bad. I don't know if I want anyone from that Suns team, though. 8:21 to go. Here's Mobley. Over to Garland against Morris. Nice pass inside to Lamar. Pull up for 2 is good. Oh, over the outstretched hand of Porzingis. Damn, Lamar. He's gaining confidence with every shot. Beal drives in against Mobley. But the putback by Gafford. I thought that was going to be cleaned up, but Gafford took that and reinserted it. He reinserted. Here's Garland. Pull up for 2. It's good. Yeah, we're hitting these mid-rangers. It's good to see. The mid-ranger has fallen tonight. Here's Morris. On the screen. Kicks it out. Kuz thought about pulling up. I'm sorry, it's not Kuz. That's Porzingis. I don't know why I thought that was Kuzma. That was Porzingis. There's Kuzma. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Inside. Mobley. Pass. Lamar. Up and down. Throws it down. And the foul. So hope he didn't hurt himself. Might have hurt his wrist. Okoro dropping 50? He has to score. I mean, there was a foul. I think he hurt his wrist in the process. Up and down, throws it down. I don't know what the heck. Sometimes things just blab out of my mouth. What did I say last year? It was like something like yummy. When someone hit a three, like delicious or something like that. I was like, what? Like, all right. So Cavs up 6. Lamar favoring that wrist a little bit. But he's all right. He's shooting free throws, or a free throw. This is going to be the Lamar breakout game. If this is, hey, I'm all for it. Here's the free throw for Stevens. It's up and good. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, Okoro's got the fluff. Yeah. 7-13 and counting here in the first. Here's Beal. Gives it to Kuzma. Almost stolen. And it goes out of bounds. I don't know what they were trying to do there, but it didn't work out. Didn't work out at all. Cavs take it back. 7 minutes to go. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Working around. Drives. Over to Lamar. Lamar. He's going to drive past Porzingis. Over to Okoro. Okoro to Garland. Garland penetrates. Goes up. Tries to get swatted by Gafford. And it goes in anyway. Dude, Gafford tried to send that one back to Vanderbilt. My God. But he missed. Swinging it air. 6:32 to go. Floaters. Good. Taken by Mobley. Pass up ahead. Here comes Mitchell. Spida. Drives right on through. Got the ball knocked out. It'll go to the Wizards. They ran out of bounds. Got a timeout. Timeout, Wizards. Good start. Good start for the Cavs tonight. By the way, you notice something about the background here? What team are we facing? What team are we facing in this picture behind me? What does that say? The Wizards. I noticed that when I made the background. I was like, no way. They got us facing the Wizards in the picture, too. That's freaking hilarious. And the game. Oh, it was tied 80-80 in that game, too. That's an old picture. I think the court is from. What's the court from? I'm going to say 2013, right? Yeah, because he had the big C. I think that was like 2013-14. I'm pretty sure. That's when LeBron first left. It had script Cavaliers going all across the thing there. And then they went to the C, what you see behind, see what you see behind me there. And then LeBron came back and they added the skyline on the bottom of the screen there. And yeah. Okay, Rays, come on now. He's not dropping 71. If he did, I would buy his jersey like on the spot. Yeah. If I streamed to players dropping 71, it would be my impact player probably for the next week, regardless. Because usually I like to alternate my impact players. Sometimes, I mean, I usually don't like to duplicate for teams. And I oftentimes will duplicate it like on rare occasions. But I like to switch it up for every game. Like tonight, I got my guy Spade and Kuzma. Of course, last game we didn't play Kuzma. And we smoked the Wizards. So let's check on my stream. Hope it's not lagging or anything. Looking good, it looks like. Good to see. Good to see. 20 people in the chat. Be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. We got 20 people, concurrent viewers, so I want to see 20 likes. I always like to see when the number of viewers is the same as my likes. So we'll see if we have any substitutions. By the way, yeah, there's the most home wins. We have 28, second or third most in the NBA, behind the Warriors and the Nuggets, tied with the Bucks and the Grizzlies. We have 5 home games left, including tonight. So I believe after tonight, that'll be 4 home games left. Just crazy. Got 4 home games left. Like, that's insane. Season's flown by, and I've done almost every game, which is crazy too. 6:14 to go here in the first. Here's Beal. Drives right on past, kicks it out. Morris almost left him alone. Kicks it out. Here's Porzingis. Gets forced inside. Off balance, 2. Goes in. Nice job forcing him off the 3-point line. 5:56 to go here in the first. Cavs up 7. Garland. What's he going to do here against Morris? Drives over to Mitchell. Thought about pulling up. Now he pulls up for 3, and it was a little short. It clanked off the front rim where he was. And it's nice job getting in his hand in there. Garland knocked it out of bounds. So Kispert and Avdia have checked in for the Wizards. No substitutions for the Cavs as of yet. Although I expect we're going to see... Yep, there's LeVert. I was just about to say. There's LeVert. The squirt. Let's see if we get, another God game out of the squirt. The squirt. Porzingis. Here's Morris against Mitchell. Beal, I'm under screen. Pass to KP for 3 is good. Chris Tips Porzingis. Here's Lamar over to LeSquirt. Mitchell. Drives. Lost it. Got a little too reckless there. That ball jumped off his hands. Here's Beal. Step back 3. No good. Saved by Mobley up ahead. They got a push here. Okoro goes up and he misses. Almost saved it. Oh, he did save it. Ball runs back to Mitchell, who just happened to be there. Here's Mobley working inside. Goes up, misses. Oh, that's where we miss. That's where we missed Jared Allen. Here's Beal, Kispert. Here's Morris against Mobley. Drives in, goes up, almost got blocked. That ball literally stood on the edge of the freaking rim for like 2 seconds, and then they cleaned it up. Leads down to 2. Here we go again with this bullcrap freaking choking leads. We did it last time against the Sixers. Had a 13-point lead, blew it. This team just can't make shots for a span. And then our defense goes to take a nice little nap for a couple minutes. So we have to call a timeout. Next year, I'm going back to the Cavs arena. I have to. Yeah, of course, the one game you went to, Jacob, was a freaking banger. It was that Celtics game that went to overtime, where Williams missed 2 free throws. Like a bum. He's a bum. Score updates. 55-45 Philly over Charlotte. 3:26 to go in the first half. Golden State leads Atlanta 27-25 late in the first quarter. And then coming up in about 10-ish minutes, you're going to have Minnesota, Chicago, New Orleans, Houston, Memphis, San Antonio, all at the same time. And then at 10 o'clock, you have Boston, Portland. And at 10:30, you have Dallas and the Lakers. All right, so let's check on the stream. Because it's the way they did it this year. They have these baseball series where teams will be playing, a set of back-to-backs, kind of. Let me turn off the scoreboard thing there. Okay. It's weird how they do that. They have us doing that twice in the final couple of weeks. In Brooklyn and in Orlando. Brooklyn series, those 2 Brooklyn games could really be huge for us. If we ever need it, of course. If you notice with the Cavs, they have kind of fallen off a little bit. They're kind of meh, meddling right now. They're not as scorching hot as they were randomly before the All-Star break. But they're still a good team. And what really makes me laugh is I go on Twitter and I see Knicks fans out here saying that they want to play us and that they would beat us in 5 or 6. It's like, you sure you want to say that right now? I mean, that's cute. But what are you gonna do if we go out there and smoke y'all in 5? So it looks like we got the bench guys out there mostly. I see Chetty. I see Rubio. Hey, Rubio's out there. Let's go, Rubio. Haven't seen him in a couple games. He was, remember, actually supposed to like not even play in that Philly game. I don't think he played in the Philly or that second game because he was available, but he just didn't play. All right, so we are back. Let me get out the scoreboard here. All right, Cavs up 2. Here's Rubio. Thought about pulling up. Drives, floaters, no good, and now we're going through a dead spell. Okay, guys, we're going through a dry spell now. Gotta wake up on offense. It's almost every game, it seems like. Mobley, here's Beal, running around the screen. Out to Porzingis for 3. Too strong. Now Mobley will take it up. He'll give it to Rubio. Ricky, inside from Mobley against Kispert. Out, Rubio, over to Mitchell. Here's Osman. Thought he was going to pull up. Mitchell, he'll drive, he'll go up, get the 2. I thought for sure we were going to pull up from 3, but no. Good job, though. Some teams would be so scared of you doing that, they'll send like, they'll go all out trying to block the shot, contest. Here's Beal, floater. Oh, I was too strong off the glass. Here comes Rubio, 2-on-2. He'll back off. Rubio over to Levert. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell drives, goes up, gets the 2 and the foul. Mitchell is definitely in that mood tonight. He's got 9, looking for 10. Yeah, Mitchell's definitely in that zone tonight. You could tell really early if he's in that zone or if he's just not having it. Tonight, he seems to be in the zone a little bit. He's aggressive, going to the hole, attacking. You just love to see it. You love to see it. He's already back at the free throw line. And one coming up. As Beal takes a seat. First one is up and good. Well, the end one's up and good. So Darrell Wright checks in for Beal. It's Porzingis, Beal. No, wait. Beal isn't even on the floor. They gotta update it. But Wright is on the floor though. Just goes by Mobley. Oh God. Send him back to college. Levert goes up, gets the bucket. Oh my God, bro. He got sent back to college with that block. My God. They still have Beal in the game. He's not even out there. Porzingis over to Kuz. Here's Kispert working against Osman. Goes up for 2 and good. They didn't even update it. I don't even think the guy out there is even on their roster. That's funny. Here's Mobley. Mitchell. Thought about pulling up. Pulls up for 2. Just unlucky bounce. And there's a foul on Mobley. So Evan Mobley with his first foul. They have like a dude out with the weird looking hairstyle, or is that someone else? So Mobley would take a seat, as he usually does. Diakite checks in. Man, they're using Diakite. I love to see it. I love to see Diakite actually getting minutes. So here's Gafford over to Kuzma. Kuzma, good ball denial by Garland out there. This is right. Getting shut down. Here's Gafford working inside. Goes up. No good. Good defense. Here's, nice pass. Levert. Here's Diakite for 2. We bounced out. Hate that when it does that. It hits the rim at a bad angle and just doink, runs out. Avdia, the lob is blocked. He's getting whacked and everything, and there's a foul. Now, I see guys that's going wham. Like, what are you doing? What's a wham for, man? Oh, man, what you do? Smack him in the head. That's how you get facial injuries. These guys be going wham, trying to swat the ball like that. He barely got fingernail if he did. Okay, there it is. Levert got him. Oh, careless. The squirt. A squirt. But it is good to see Diakite actually getting playing time. So Gafford shooting free throws. Kuzma, Gafford, Kispert, Avdia, and Wright on the floor for the almost said the Knicks, the Wizards. Cavs have Garland, Diakite, Osman, Rubio, Levert. Levert makes both free throws. It's a 5-point game. Rubio gonna bring it up. It's interesting seeing Garland off the ball though. More of a shooting guard. Levert inside. Diakite against Gafford. Diakite. Here's Garland. Got him in the air. Goes up and gets the two. Oh, freaking Gafford fully committed to that block attempt. Open up a lot of space. Almost stolen. Keep an eye on Rubio against Wright here. Got him in the corner. Kicks it out. Stolen. Here comes Osman up ahead. Levert. Over to Osman. Corner. Garland. Drives. Oh, nice. What the? That would have been the sickest pass ever. He had to step out of bounds. I swear, dude. That was sick. I wish I could, like, tell you guys what happened. But here we go. So it goes to Garland. Yeah, he was out of bounds, but he went behind the back to Rubio. Oh, that would have been sick, but he was out of bounds. Damn ankle. Oh, well, here's Wright. Getting shut down. Kicks it out. Avdia for three. No good. Taken by Levert. Karras going to take it up the floor. He's going to slow it down a little bit. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. About 8 seconds or so between shot and game clock. So they're going to get one of the final shots of the quarter here if they really want to. Here's Garland. Over to Diakite. Positions himself. Goes up. Gets blocked. Here's Rubio. Osman. Putback is good. 7.2 to go. Coming back the other way. Right. Oh, he got Diakite in the air for two. Man, these centers are getting owned with the pump fakes. Sheesh. And that'll do it for the first quarter. These centers, man, they're so focused on just swatting the ball back. You just see a little, and then the guy goes, yeah, trying to block it. And, ay, man. When you do that, you put yourself at a vulnerability because you can't do nothing once you're in the air. You can't maneuver or anything. So, like, you're trying to, like, jump and contest the pump fake, and the dude that pump fake is just, like, gonna just run right past you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's happened, like, 4 times already in this game. I am so happy we're seeing Diakite actually playing a little bit. Probably not gonna do much, but it's good to see him actually out there playing. Kind of wish we would have given him a guaranteed deal instead of signing Merrill, but whatever. All right, but while we're at commercial, how about the Browns though, huh? Signing a tight end today. Okay, yeah, Jordan Akins played with Deshaun Watson in Houston. You can essentially check tight end off the free agent wish list now. And so for me, that leaves essentially really 2 or 3 positions, depending on what you want to look at. Linebacker, which we could address simply by bringing back Anthony Walker, which I would love. Everybody loves Anthony Walker. Maybe another edge rusher. I mean, I talked about Frank Clark. I don't know why I brought up Frank Clark. I just figured, he'd be a good option for us, but I don't know if I haven't even heard any rumors about him. Justin Houston would be cool, though. You know? Justin Houston would be solid. I'm sure there's many more out there that we could look at. Number 3 receiver, Mecole Hardman, DJ Chark. Who else? Freaking Adam Thielen. If we want to go with a handsy receiver with virtually no speed. I mean, you could say Jarvis, but would he want to come back? I don't think he would, honestly. But it'll be interesting to see what we cook up now. Because I know we're not done. I'm not saying we need to go hog wild. I'm not saying we have to sound the best available, but I could see us signing some guys for like decent deals. I know they're trying to get a linebacker on a cheap vet minimum deal, which means Anthony Walker is probably going to be the guy. Unless they go with like Bobby Wagner. I would love Bobby Wagner. His leadership in our locker room would be amazing. But I think he wants to go back to Seattle. I don't know. Are they going to go after him now that they got Devin Bush? It's going to be interesting to see how we address the linebacker spot. Most likely it'll be Anthony Walker. But what if we brought back Deion Jones? I wouldn't hate that. 11:55 to go here in the half. 31-24 Cavs. Just start of the second quarter. Diakite against Gafford. Here's Kuzma. Goes in, misses, and an offensive foul anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. There's a wow. Yeah. Fourth straight game missed by Allen with an eye injury. We're 5-5 this season without him. 14.4 points and 9.9 rebounds. Wow. 11:37 to go. Here's Rubio getting cornered. Diakite inside, out to LeVert for three is no good. And Garland will recover. Nice pass. No, tip in by Diakite. Okay. See you, Mama D. Mama D. 33-24. Here's Wright. Three for Kispert is good. All right, 11:03 to go. Here's LeVert. Nice pass inside the Diakite against Gafford. Backs out, gives it to Garland. Garland against Wright. Nice pass to Diakite, back to Garland, and an offensive foul. A rough screen. Dude ran into a glass door. That no, he Diakite. He's like, no, a no look pass, bro. He's trying to be like Curry so bad, bro. He's like a Walmart Steph Curry. Not even lying. Almost a steal. It is a steal. Here comes Osman. Garland gonna back out as usual. Gives it to Diakite, back to Darius. Darius drives up for two. Is good off the glass and one. Yes, sir. There you go, DG. Get aggressive. A lob, the floater, good off the glass, and he gets the and one. Yeah, a little bit of contact. 35-27, free throw upcoming for Darius. It's up and good. So Johnny Davis has checked in for the Wizards. Former, I think, what is he from Wisconsin? I believe it is. I want to say. Here's Wright. Guarded by Rubio. Gafford. Back to Wright. Drives inside, kicks it out. Corner for Kuz is not good. It rimmed out. Cavs will take it back. Here comes Osman. Chetty gonna bring it up. Chetty against Wright. Pass to Garland. Garland pull up two. Good for two. Yeah, the mid-rangers are falling tonight, which is great news. There's been games where those things haven't been falling, and it's really agitating. 9:48 to go. Here's Wright. Kispert off a screen. Wright drives, backing down. Turnaround up. No good again. Saved by Gafford. Out to Davis. Stolen. LeVert going fast break. He's going to go up and dunk it home. Oh, don't knee freaking Davis in the back of the head. Timeout, Wizards. Don't knee him in the back of the head on that swing. Wow. That's like aggressive, LeVert. Yeah, Johnny Davis. Yeah, Johnny, here's what I think of your freaking Badgers. Bam! Right in the back of the head of the knee. Oh, man. How are we doing, guys? We're up by 13. We're looking good. You're looking good. Garland has 11 points. Diakite got on the board. LeVert has 4. I feel like LeVert's going to go back down to earth a little bit. He had 2 straight God games, which is fine. Wish we would have won them both. We won one of them, which is nice. The ones that I don't really need him to do God mode only when we're missing a stud player like LeVert. No. Mitchell or Garland. Missing LeVert, but he's playing. What? Ah, man, Cavs looking solid so far here in the first half. Let's see if they can keep it up. By the way, Atlanta is beating Golden State 54-46. Sheesh. Wow. No, if Jacob's still watching, I'm pretty sure he is. Uh, Roach is always one to think about Roach Entertainment. He's my guy. Shout out to him. I doubt he's not watching because he's doing his own thing over there with Josh and the Sports Fury. But troll him. Most likely, he'll come back at you with something about your sports teams. Like if a Cavs fan, like I don't usually troll him, but like fellow Cavs fans in the chat that's always over there, they'll always troll him, and then he'll hit us with, oh, we beat you 3 out of 4 times. It's like, yeah, but you know what? We beat the best team ever, essentially 73-9 Warriors. I mean, yeah, that was a good feat. People are gonna still remember that team for what they did, but if you look at that team, there's no championship trophy to go with it. We got that trophy because they blew a 3-1 lead immediately after they came back from down 3-1 to beat the Thunder, whose best player then joined the Warriors the very next season. For feeling if Katie never went to Golden State, I bet you we would have repeated. I bet you. I bet you we would have repeated. Most likely we would have. I don't know. It's hard to say nowadays. Uh, he better come back for the Nets game. I haven't heard about it. I mean, I heard he was practicing somewhat. I heard he had a practice jersey on, which don't mean nothing nowadays. He could have a practice jersey on, but he's just standing around. There's the Mitchells, Alpha Kappa Alpha sisters. Hey, Nicole Mitchell and her sorority sisters. Oh my, the one's like, oh my god, I'm on camera. I gotta put on my makeup. Oh yeah, man. And an offensive foul on Darrell Wright. Cavs ball. They enjoy being in Cleveland. They gotta enjoy it. Stuff to do. They gotta be like, man, it told me that there was nothing to do here. There's a lot to do. You just gotta know where to go. And there's Spite on the bench, looking eager to come back in, low key. Probably looking like, okay, what are they doing over here? 9:12 to go here in the half. Here's Rubio. Open Diakite. Passed up a shot attempt. Not one for shooting, I guess. Here's Levert against Adia. Shaking him. Drives. Kicks it out. Garland 4 on the shot clock. Lost it. That was rough. Here comes Wright. Goes up and gets the 2. Man, that was a rough attempt from Garland. He was going to put up, but the ball jumped out of his hands. It slipped out of his hands. Garland around a screen. Over to Levert. Karras. Diakite bounces right over the rim and out. It's like freaking Mario jumping over those tunnels. And there's a blocking foul on Osman. It's like Mario jumping over those little green tunnels. It goes boink. It hits the rim and goes boink. Wow. Oh, nice. Donovan gifted pair of those shoes, I guess, to the sideline reporter. Oh, and Kaylee Griffin too. She also does pregame studio stuff for the Cavs. That's pretty cool. Pull up 2, rolls around and still doesn't go in. Osman recovers. Here comes Rubio the other way. Ricky out to Osman. Over to Levert. Back to Ricky. Pull up. Fake. Drives baseline. Out to Osman. Sidestep. Pulls up 3. It's good. What happens, Chitty, when you don't kick your feet out randomly? Wait, what? Purdue might lose? Oh my god. If they lose, they're frauds. They've always been like that, though. Here's Beal back in the game. Looks like Kristaps would be checking in next dead ball, though. Beal around a screen, drives, Kicks it out. Avdia for 3. Short. Taken by Osman. Osman's going to bring it up. Osman gives it off to Levert. Pass to Mobley back in the game. Mobley pull up 2 is short. Mobley, you got to put more arc in that shot. Like he hasn't adjusted to the fact he's like 7 foot. Sometimes he has to adjust the shot, I think. Yeah, here's up and good for 2. That's Davis, I believe. Yeah, it's Johnny Davis. 43-31 Cavs. Garland drives over to Mobley with the dunk. That was clean. That was clean. I like that. That was nice. That was really nice. Late second, like last second pass. Here's Beal. Drives into the paint. Kicks it out. Davis over to right. Right, here's Avdia. Avdia out to Davis. Davis drives. Here's Avdia for 3. That's no good. Saved by Wright. Out to Beal. Beal runs in the Rubio, and there's a foul on Rubio. Well, of course they are. They obviously watch the Sixers play. Copy their style. Yeah, they get carried by a big man, of course. Without Zach Edey, I don't think they would have won the Big Ten. Losing to Ohio State, but then we ran out of gas. But I mean, playing every day, like 3 or 4 days straight, kind of takes a toll on you, especially when you don't have your best player. 45-31. Here's Morris back in the game. Kicks it out. Avdia. Here's Davis. Floater. Good. All right, so here comes 6:02 to go here in the half. 45-33. Here's Rubio. Rubio working against Morris. Mitchell has returned, by the way. Mobley against Porzingis. Turnaround hook is good. And he working Porzingis. 5:43 to go here in the half. Cavs shooting 61%. Very good shot choices, too. That really helps. Up and good. Was there a foul? No, it wasn't a foul. I thought there might have been a foul. Nope. 47-35. There's Rubio tight roping up, and he's fouled. He literally just put it up there trying to draw the foul. Didn't come anywhere near the rim. But he was really on the baseline. Beyond the baseline, honestly. Hey, Cavs, come on now. Up by 12. 5:22 to go here in the half. Mobley, Okoro, Mitchell, Osman, Levert on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Levert. Drives in. Stops. Kicks it out. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Levert. Open for 3. It's good. Porzingis, Morris, Beal, Avdia, and Davis on the floor for the Wizards. Up by 15. 2 for 5 from 3. Here's Porzingis. Pulls up. Airballs it. Mitchell almost got it stolen. Here's Mobley. He lost the ball, but he's too big and lunky. He can't recover quick enough. 3-ball Morris is too strong. That's the problem with Mobley. He's too big and lunky. He doesn't have that quickness because he's a big man. He's not like that. Here's Levert. Drives. Oh, he almost lost the ball. We covered it. Pull up for 2. Oh, if he would have made that, that would have been saucy. Oh. Coming back the other way. Here's Morris. Does not want to go up against Mobley in the paint. Inside. Goes up and he misses. How do you miss against 2 shorter dudes? Are you serious? Now he's too busy complaining. Here's Mitchell. Spins. Goes up. Foul and 1. Porzingis was like, hey, man, what are you doing? Like, why you freaking no foul, man? Come on. Mitchell's like, oh, you're going to complain? I'm just going to run to the hoop then. Okay. Spin move. Ooh, goes in. Foul and 1. Yeah. A little shimmy. Ooh. Did he do a little shimmy there? Ooh. Yeah, a slight little shoulder shimmy. Ooh. Oh, man. 52-35. Free throw coming up for Spida. Mitchells look like a fun family to be with, to hang around with. Up and good. I bet you they really enjoy Cleveland though. Compared to Utah, I mean, what is there to really do in Utah besides ski in the winter? Like for real. I mean, you can go see like the natural sights up foul and one the other way because Bradley Beal. Like, what is there to do in Utah? Ski in the winter, and you can go see like the national like natural monument things like the formations of the rocks. That's their uh, that's their claim to fame, I guess. The Salt Lake thing, they got the national park. Yeah, that's it. And one free throw is no good, and it runs out of bounds. It'll be Cavs ball as Porzingis went almost crashing into the front row. Trying to save that. Lamar was also in the area. Mobley, Stevens, Okoro, Garland, Mitchell on the floor for the Cavs. So pretty much our starting five is back out there. Porzingis, Morris, Beal, Kispert, Davis for the Wizards. 3:57 left, and Kristaps Porzingis just got the dink. He just got dink because he was still complaining. I'm pretty sure he was still complaining about that foul that they didn't call before. So Mitchell back to the free throw line for shot. Throws up. Good. Cavs up by 17 now. Wes Unseld Jr., the coach of the Wizards. Here comes Garland. He'll take it up. I'll read the chat at the next dead ball, of course. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, Garland, draws a double inside from Mobley. Goes up. Saved by Garland somehow. He'll go up. He'll get the foul and off. He got the N one, but no, it was no foul. No foul. You still get the bucket though. That was close though. I thought he got fouled. That ball just dribbled in. Stolen again. Here comes Mitchell. He's running fast break. He'll go right to the rim. Goes up. Off the glass and in. Timeout Wizards. 21-point lead. Just like that. I'm telling you, for any other fans of any other teams out there, you think that this Cavs team would be a walk in the park to face? No. No. Because let's be real. If our shots are falling, we're as tough as any team in the East. We literally took 3 out of 4 against the Celtics. We split against the Bucks. The only team we really had trouble with is the Sixers. But of course, Embiid and Harden, low key foul baiting, shot choking, free throw merchants. Kind of hard to beat that, but still pretty good though. We need to take the Wizards starters out. No, they're not going to do that. Not yet. Salt Lake wants for a Jazz game. It's true. Yeah. Saying Salt Lake City is an ugly city. It's just there's nothing to do. Like you don't. The only way I'd go to Salt Lake is maybe like winter time, like for skiing. If I want to go like mountain climbing or go see the rock formations. See, you know, you think Cleveland is boring. Like, go to like Salt Lake City. City, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing to do besides like what I just said. You know? You mean like you got there's cities out there that there's nothing to do. They're like seasonal destinations. Of course, once winter comes, Salt Lake City is the place to be because the skiing and snowboarding because the winter in the mountains. Oh yeah, that's the place to be. But not during the summer months and stuff. Whereas Cleveland, yeah, we're not, New York. I swear, some of these, non-Clevelanders, you can tell the people that are from New York or like Boston or LA because they always slander the smaller cities. Our city's better. Nobody wants to go to Cleveland. It's like nobody wants to go to Cleveland. It's like, well, the thing is, people would usually go to Cleveland as like a base camp when they go to Cedar Point. Like they'll set up shop like in Cleveland or somewhere around there, and then they'll hit the road and go up to Cedar Point. Well, usually if you go to Cedar Point, you just get a hotel up there. Sometimes those hotels can be crazy priced. Like if you're going to Canton for the Hall of Fame, people would go to Cleveland to set up shop out there, and then they'd hit the road and come down to Canton. Charleston, West Virginia. I mean, not gonna say it's amazing. I've barely been down there, and I live in the damn state. So, anyways, we're back. It's 58-37 Cavs. Corner is good. That was from Beal. Mobley, Stevens, Okoro, Garland, Mitchell on the floor for the Cavs. Porzingis, Morris, Beal, Kispert, Davis for the Wizards. Here's Okoro. Okoro gives it off to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Pulls up, and that's short. That's short. A short shot. 58-40. 18-point lead. Here's Beal against Mobley. I was right on in there. Step back for two. Short. Taken by Mitchell with one hand. Look at you, Spider. Damn. Mitchell runs like a fullback up there. Gets his own. Oh, kicks it out. How did that happen? Garland for three is no good. Saved up, and he missed it. At that point, Lamar, you just got to dunk it or something, Gather it in, see where you are, and then maybe dunk it or go off the glass. Here's Porzingis for two is good. Right over Mobley. 16-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. It's Mobley a corner. Lamar open for three. It's off. Nice save. Back to Mitchell from Okoro. Inside, Mobley. Up and no good, but he'll have two shots coming up. She would have had that and one. Mobley got 6 points. Not really going off. I mean, he's not going to go for like a billion points a game, especially with no Allen. I'm a West Virginia fan. West Virginia's not a bad state if you know where to go. Further east you go, you're getting into the mountains, and that's where you get into the crazy areas. Those are the areas that we say out here. That's the holler. You don't want to be out there at night. You see some weird stuff. So he makes the first, misses the second. Cavs up 17. Here's Morris against Garland. Inside for Porzingis against Mobley. Goes up, gets blocked by Mobley. He said, I don't care if you're 7'5". I'm going to still block your shot. I love Evan, dude. Don't matter how big you are, he'll still block your shot. Here's the inbound from Morris on the baseline. Almost blocked again. That'll stay with the Wizards. Mobley ain't afraid of no freaking Latvian. Here's Morris again with the inbound. This one goes to Porzingis. Here's Beal against Okoro. Drives. Good defense. Forces a great make by Beal. But he had to contort himself to even get the shot up. Garland. Cavs up 15. Garland against Morris. About a minute left. Garland. Over to Mobley. Pull up for two is too strong. Yep, Cavs are running out of gas again. Less than a minute to go. Lead slowly dwindling. They rest on their laurels and they start settling for bad shots. They don't get aggressive. Beal drives. Corner almost stolen. It'll go back to the Cavs. It went off of Davis's hand. So we're up 15. Late in here in the first half, Mitchell's going to take it. Walk the dog a little bit. Now he's going to grab it and bring it up. 38 seconds to go and counting. Mitchell, step back for three is no good. My God. Wish that thing would fall, man. Like if you're off by even a little bit on your release, boinks out. 23 seconds to go. And there's about a 7 or so second difference between shot and game clock. Beal working against Garland, breaking him down. Runs right into Okoro. Lob it. Lob it. Oh, here just going for the easy two himself. That was a very weird decision by Beal. All that work to just run into a double team and wind up losing the ball. Porzingis for three. No, and that'll do it for the first half. And I don't know what Beal was doing there. That was a very interesting decision. But okay. 61-44 at halftime for the Cavs. Up by 17. I'll take it all day long. All right, let's go through the box score here. So box score. Check out my stream. Love it. One. 25 people in the chat as always. Shout out to everyone who coming through. But box score for the Wizards, it's essentially Beal and Porzingis, and then everyone else. Beal and Porzingis have 11 apiece. 4 for Gafford, 3 for Morris, nothing for Kuzma. And then off the bench, 7 for Kispert, and 4 for Wright and Davis, nothing for Avdia. For the Cavs, it's essentially Mitchell and Garland tonight. And they're both doing really well for the most part. They have neither of one of them have hit a three yet. We'll see how long it takes them to hit a three in the second half. But 16 for Mitchell, 15 for Garland, 7 apiece for Stevens and Mobley. So it's good to see them showing up tonight. And 2 for Okoro. Off the bench, 7 for Levert, 5 for Osman, and 2 for Diakite. So yeah, we're getting contributions from the bench tonight, which is nice. Not saying that we need like 30 apiece from the bench. We just need a good amount from the bench. It's come playoff time, we're probably going to be running the lineup kind of like this, almost. Some games it might be Danny Green out there with Osman, Rubio, Levert as off the bench. Sometimes you might see Neto out there. Sometimes you might see Diakite, depending on the matchup. It's usually how they do it. All right, but how's everyone doing? You know, it's an awkward time of the game now, where we just all sit around and yeah, do nothing because it's halftime. We love halftime. Everybody loves halftime. Okay, let's see what Twitter's saying. I'm sure Twitter's reacting as you'd expect after a good start to this game. After a half like that. Oh. Oh dear. Anthony Edwards hurt his ankle? Oh. That's tough. So here's Dov Kleiman, I guess. He's known for reposting stuff. It's not even his own stuff. Raiders attempted to trade for the Bears' first overall pick prior to the Panthers trading up, but the price was too steep. They asked for a 23 first, a 23 second, 2 future firsts, and a future second. That was the Raiders. Wow. Teams and agent sources almost unanimously said to watch out for the Bills as the landing spot for Zeke. Zeke to the Bills. That would be something. So the Titans will release Kevin Byard if he doesn't accept a pay cut. I wonder if he'll retire. Huh. I wonder if he'll retire if he gets cut. And Nimmo got hurt now. Fans are gonna blame the WBC for that, aren't they? Wow. Oh, Wow. Shout out to everyone who's watching, no matter where you're from. I'll be live again a couple days. I'm gonna go live for some March Madness starting like tomorrow, maybe. For like the round of 32 and stuff. Go live for a couple games here and there. Obviously, I'm not gonna go as serious as I did in years past. But yeah, I'll be going live for some games. Don't worry. Especially for the banger matchups. But yeah, I just wanted also to wish everybody a happy St. Patty's Day. And hope you guys are being smart. No stupidity, no drinking and driving, no getting into bar fights. Yeah, just going through Twitter, reading what everyone's talking about. A whole lot there, but good stuff, anyways. It's always good stuff. I think Ricky, what's his name? What Ricky needs more playing time. He's getting a good amount of playing time already. You don't want to give him too much. Actually, though, by the end of the year, he'll be playing a little bit more as they're still trying to work him in after tearing his ACL last year. Pretty sure though he's backed up to speed, but got to manage his minutes. Don't want to overuse him out there, especially I don't want him to get hurt again. Wow. Uh, oh man, but I mean, when it comes to the Browns, they've had a pretty good offseason so far. They've hired some good coaches. In free agency, they've went out and got some good players. Solid depth. All they need to do is to finish it out, like I've said, get me maybe a solid edge rusher, a number one or number two edge rusher. I like Okoronkwo, but he'd be a nasty number three edge rusher. He'd be nasty. Like if we can get like Justin Houston, that'd be cool. Justin Houston, Frank Clark. I don't think we're gonna go after Frank. Nah. I love it though. I named him as one of my targets because simply put, I was my like hot take target. I looked and I actually noticed that we got one of the 10 free agents that I said in my target videos. I talked about 10 free agent targets and we got one of them. We might be able to get a couple, at least one more, but we'll see about me, Cole Hardman. Haven't heard anything about us being interested though. I mean, Juan Thornhill went out and actually added him on Twitter, but yeah, see how that goes. Foster Moreau has been playing behind Darren Waller for 4 years. Averages 12.2 yards per reception. Could have a breakout season with an increased role with Joe Burrow. You think so, Blake Jewell? But yeah, the Browns signed Jordan Akins, who played with Deshaun Watson in Houston. So they're reuniting those two. And like I said in my video, it'd be nice to see Andrew Berry go out and get one more guy that played with Deshaun, whether it's Cooks or D Hop. I'm telling you this: if we somehow got D Hop, you thought Devontae Smith and AJ Brown was lethal. Imagine trying to go up against Amari Cooper and D Hop. You wouldn't be able to because Amari can put your ankles in the ground with his route running, and D Hop would just moss you all day long. And it's the way that he is. It's his style. If we get Brandon Cooks, that's the kind of guy I think we would be more likely to get. Simply because he's probably be a little bit cheaper. I don't know though. I don't know how much. Maybe we can. I mean, if we can swindle freaking D Hop away from Arizona, that'd be amazing. But if not, get me freaking Brandon Cooks. He wouldn't cost too much. And I'm looking at the draft caps for this year, I might have to purchase one. I'd have to see what the color of ours is. It'll probably be brown. It'll say Browns in orange lettering, and it'd probably have the helmet. I don't know. I might have to if it has Brownie the Elf. Oh, that's an instant buy for me. If our draft cap this year has Brownie the Elf, that's an instant purchase for me. Oh yeah, that's an instant purchase for me. Hey, Crazy Dog, are you gonna do a draft reaction videos even though you don't have a first round pick? Yeah, I did them last year. Now, as far as me going live for the draft, I might go live, but it might not be on my channel. I don't know. I gotta talk to a couple people, see what they're doing. Because I think it'd be dope if I could do it. I could collab with like JB Taylor or something from Walk Off Sports Talk for the draft. Considering his team is the top like 10 pick, I think that'd be dope. I'll DM him soon and be like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing for the draft?" If he says streaming, I'd be like, "What you streaming there?" He'd be doing the draft. If he says the draft, I'd be like, "Hey, yo, would you want to link up for that?" If not, that's fine. But just saying, putting it out there. If he says he's going to do it with the sports sphere, I'd be like, "All right, bet. All right, bet. That's fine. That's fine." That's the key for anyone who's trying to do a YouTube channel and you want to grow your channel. Be open to collabs. Helps both channels grow. You expose your channel to multiple audiences, and before I know it, you got 1,000 subs. And heck, if you keep working hard at it, you might have 10,000. And then, God forbidding, or God forbidding, God willing, I should say, you'll have 50. Imagine having 50K subs. You know? I mean, some people, I've watched so many streams nowadays from many different streamers and content creators. And I've noticed there's people that just seem like they see people not, they have like two or three people watching. They get pissed off because they think they should have more. Me, I'm happy if I got, I used to stream and I'd barely have 5 people watching sometimes. And I'd still be streaming. Really feel kind of weird because I'd be wanting to talk to the chat, but the chat would be dead, but I'd still be doing it. Not to mention, streaming for all these years has helped me identify what my niche is. Cleveland sports. If you watch any of my Cleveland streams, I have great numbers. The people want to watch. Because a lot of those people are Cleveland fans that live elsewhere. They can't watch the game because Bally Sports freaking sucks. you know? But we'll see what happens once Bally Sports officially goes blah, 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 blah. And, we'll see what happens there. But it'll be an interesting situation. But like when I do college and I do other teams, it's like the audience really isn't there like that. Sometimes they are. It depends on the matchup. But yeah, I love doing these kind of games. That's why, honestly, when the playoffs come around, I might just do Cavs games until we're eliminated, just so I can save all my energy for those games. Now, like when we're not playing, what I might do for the NBA playoffs, I might just do the Cavs game when we play. But when we're not, I might do a game or two then. So I'll have like the schedule and everything like I did last year. Yep. I'll have the schedule rundown and everything like I did before. You already know. It'll be a very busy summer in terms of streams and stuff. Are you planning on going to training camp again? I can't really say for sure. Because the thing is, I don't live in Ohio no more, in case you didn't know. So I always gotta like plan around it. I'm hoping the Browns play at home on my birthday because my birthday is on a Sunday this year during the season. And I've always made it to where I always try to go to the game if my birthday is on that day, which it is this year. So we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm hoping to go to a Browns game this year. I didn't go last year because just really couldn't get around to getting tickets for it. It's always tough, you know. Purdue is losing? No way they're losing the freaking Farley Dickinson. Ain't no freaking way, man. No shot they're losing. They're not going to lose to Dickinson. No. No. It's a Dickinson. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. They're not going to lose to Dickinson. They ain't. Wait, if they do, oh, that's tough. What channel? Okay. You know what? I'll have the scoreboard up, but I'm going to get the ending of this game. I want to watch. I want to watch. Yeah. I have the scoreboard up. It's halftime, so it doesn't really matter. They haven't gone back to the arena yet, so that's how you usually know. Like there's like 2 minutes left before tip off for the second half. Cavs up 17 though. Cavs whipping some ass. For the most part, yeah, we are. No, actually, let's do a little run. Let's do a quick rundown of the whole standing because I talked a little bit about it before the game started. But here's what it looks like right now. Okay, so you look at the standings, the way they stand right now. The Cavs, of course, would play the Knicks. The Knicks are 2.5, I believe, ahead of the Nets. The Heat are a game. They're actually a game and a half back of the Nets in seventh. But the Hawks and the Heat are tied. Oh no, the Hawks are 3 back of the Heat. And then the Raptors are a half a game back of the Hawks. So you know them Raptors, they're rooting hard for the Warriors tonight. And then the Wizards are a game and a half back of the Raptors, who are the Wizards, of course, are a half a game ahead of the Pacers and the Bulls. And then after that, you have the Magic, who've kind of fallen off a little bit. In the West, the Nuggets are 4.5 ahead of the Kings, who are a half a game ahead of the Grizzlies, who are 4 ahead of the Suns, who are a game ahead of the Clippers, who are a game ahead of the Warriors, who are a game ahead of the T-Wolves and the Mavs, who are a game ahead of the Lakers and the Thunder, who are a half a game ahead of the Jazz and the Pelicans, who are 2 games ahead of the Blazers. Oh, so FDU's up by 3. A day. Lost the ball. Oh my God. Dunk it. Oh, they're up by 5 now with 1:37 to go. All right, so they're back, by the way, in the game here. I'm watching the ending of this game. All right, 3 ball is good for Purdue. 1:23 to go. It's 63-47 Cavs, by the way. I'll put up the scoreboard. You have the scoreboard up and everything for that. 58-56 FDU with 1:23 to go. 16 seeds are 1-150. 2018 UMBC beat Virginia. So Maryland, Baltimore County might have some friends tonight if FDU can pull this off. This is a huge game right here. Drives in, out. Oh, 3 ball. It's good. Oh my God. FDU's up by 5. Time out, Purdue. And of course, Evan Mobley makes free throws, and he had a dunk too. So he got an and 1 for Evan Mobley. All right. So I'm watching FDU right now. They're up by 5. I'm telling you, Purdue is a fraud because they're only one man, Zach Edey, who's like a Walmart Yao Ming. He's like a Walmart Yao Ming. Oh, I freaking hurt myself. Cavs up 13. Wow. 61-56 FDU. They're at timeout, so I can go back to the Cavs. All right. All right, so 64-51 Cavs. Here's Garland. 9:50 to go. Mobley, corner. Okoro for 3. No good off front rim. Off back rim this time. 9:42 to go. Here's Beal. Beal, step back for 2. No. And there's a foul. Back to the FDU game because they're in a timeout. They got a timeout left. So, oh, there's the mascot for FDU. Farley Dickinson. Break is up over Miami by 5. If Purdue goes out, that's a lot of brackets busted. Just over a minute to go in that game. 4 to go for Purdue, down by 5. Dude, if FDU nails, if they get a rebound, like if Purdue misses the shot and FDU goes down and scores again, like a 3, they're up by 9. Like that's game. That's pretty much they're up by 8 at that point. That's game almost. Cavs up by 11. So Purdue to inbound. They're gonna walk the dog. This game, of course, is in Columbus, which is awkward. you know, corner, back out. Here's number 2. Drives in, goes up, and a foul. Okay, back to the Cavs. I'll be switching back and forth. Quarter so far for the Wizards. Here's Garland, gives it up for Mitchell. Mitchell working against Morris, over to Garland. Garland drives out to Lamar. Stevens drives inside against, he kicks it out. Mitchell for 3 is no good. That was off the moment he let it go. Come on, Cavs, wake up. Second half has started. Here's Beal. Beal working against Garland, drives in, kicks it out. Here's Kuzma, and they traveled. Kick it back to the Purdue game. That was going to be one of the biggest upsets of the year. Oh, here we go. FDU with it. What's the score? Come on, show me the score. Oh, they're up by 3 now, with about 43 seconds to go. Standing right on the March Madness logo. Dickinson. Here's number 4. Drives. Goes up. Gets blocked. Uh-oh. Saves it. But it went out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. 29 seconds to go. But you have 3.7 on the shot clock. Cavs are slowly but surely giving up the lead. 11-3 run for the and the Cavs called timeout. Well, yeah, 11-3 run to start the third. So I said Cavs had a hot second quarter. They come out with a freaking flat third. ED just rejecting that one. Keeping it a 1-possession game for the Boilermakers. Ball went out of bounds. Let's see. What are they going to say here? They're looking at it. I think that's off FDU. I think that was off FDU. Wow. If Purdue goes out, that's tough. Because they won the Big Ten, But the thing is, if you watch the tournament, the last couple games, they had trouble with the Buckeyes. Buckeyes gave them fits for like a whole half and a little bit of the second half too. We gave them fits. Mainly for the first half, and then we ran out of gas. Which is what you should expect from a team that when they get tired, they get like dead feet and they don't have a 7'3" beast in the middle that can just camp in the paint for as long as he wants. By the way, if I didn't tell you guys the story, back in high school, Zach Edey got hit with a chair in a high school game when he played for IMG against Julian Newman's high school, because the high school was like coached by his father. It was essentially like a created school, pretty much. His dad, I think his dad established a school to try to help his son. And his son, I don't even know what his son's even doing now. Last I heard, he was doing like a YouTube 1v1 thing. It's like 5'5". I think he's even shorter than Isaiah Thomas. All he could do is dribble. He can't shoot really. He has the shooting style of flight. What are you saying, Crazy Dog? You can't shoot either. I never said I could shoot. Like people probably insinuate me slandering Julian Newman's, thinking I could beat him in a basketball game. When I never said that. I'm just saying, you know, like he wouldn't. I mean, he's like those kids like you see at the rec center, like at the YMCA, that they're like super try hard. You know, I don't even know if he's even in the league or anything. But got like 30 seconds to go, right when the ball was out. Purdue fans eagerly await the news of the ruling on the court. Yeah, if you're watching this NCAA game and you're wondering where are they? They're at Nationwide Arena. I thought at first they'd be at the Shot, but no, they're at Nationwide Arena because of the blue seats where the Blue Jackets play. Because I was gonna say they wouldn't play at Ohio State's arena. That's where the women's tournament is. So it is 50, 64, 55. I'll get back to the Cavs game here in a second. Just watching the ending of this Purdue FDU game. 20 seconds to go in the in the game. It's the first half. I almost forgot. They have two halves in college basketball in men's. No quarters, just two halves. Purdue to inbound on the baseline. Inbounds. 20 seconds. No shot clock. A three ties. Let's see what they do here. Drives inside. Looking. Kicks it out. And they call timeout. All right. So they have one timeout remaining. To Wizards Cavs. 7:22 to go here in the third in Cleveland. A few hours up north. So free throws coming for Evan Mobley. First one is up and good. Sorry about the sudden wacky coverage. I wanted to make sure I see what's going down with Purdue and FDU. Purdue, I think, is one of the top number one seeds, up there with Bama and Houston. And he splits the pair again. Cavs up 10. Wow. 11-4 third quarter for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Pull up for two. No good. Taken by Mobley. Mobley going to bring it up with a little bit of speed. Gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell drives the lob. Floater good. 67-55. Here's Morris. He'll drive, goes up, and he misses short. Garland going to take it up the other way. He's going to give it to Lamar. Go up, get the foul, and one. Let's go, Lamar. So here we have the and one coming up. But back to Purdue and FDU. Some Purdue fans wearing hard hats, nervously awaiting the ending of this game. And then there you got the Fairleigh Dickinson faithful, hoping that their team can join Maryland, Baltimore County as the only teams to beat a 1 seed in the first round. FDU Knights 1-150, 16 seed, West Northeast Conference 0-31. Wow, that's crazy. The NEC's never won a tournament game. Wow. So here we go. Inbound on the side. Before it's jumping around like crazy. Here's number 2 for Purdue. Gives it off. Watch out for Edey here. Drives in. Gets blocked. To freaking Purdue, bro. Damn. By the way, Mobley made the N1. Or Lamar made the N1. Cavs up 14. Spiel. Gives it off to Porzingis. Backing down against Okoro. Kicks it out. Corner for Lamar. Here's Morris. I don't think he got it off in time. No, he did not. 24-second violation. He hesitated a little bit more. I don't think he was aware about the shot clock. Yeah. It went off when it was still in his hand. Yeah. He wasn't even fully up to put it up yet. All right, back to this insane basketball game over here. Okay, so we had another timeout, I'm guessing. Yeah. 12.5 to go. They called timeout. 71-55 now. Donovan made a 12-footer. Nice. 5:21 to go. 17 points off of the turnovers. Only 2 points for the Wizards off of our turnovers. Just like that Hornets game. Here's Beal. Drive, step back. Up and good off the glass. Yeah, he got our guys in the air. Like I've said before, once you're in the air, you're vulnerable. You're cooked in that case. Mitchell, that's a bad pass. Saved, but it went out of bounds. All right, back to Purdue. Back to Purdue. Purdue. All right. Here we go. 12 seconds left. 3-point game for Fairleigh Dickinson, trying to become the second ever 16 seed to beat a 1 seed. Joining Maryland, Baltimore County. Here's the inbound on the baseline. Purdue, looking, kicks it out into the corner, puts it up, and he airballs it. Rebounded, and that's a foul. Make your free throws, and you go home, and you move on. Just make your free throws, and you move on. Purdue's really about to go down, boy. Purdue's really about to go down like that. That's tough. Can't speak too loudly, though, because you never know. Cavs up by 14. Yeah, Okoro made a layup. Rose actually got a solid 4 points, which isn't too bad for him. 11 from Mobley, 18 from Mitchell. Love it. All right, here's the first free throw coming up. Let me turn off Twitter. Well, actually, I want to keep Twitter on real quick. Makes the first. One more coming up. I'm going to turn off the thing. And the fans are celebrating because they realize that now they're trying to make it a 5-point game here. Dimitri Roberts. Fans, look at their players. They're all like, oh my God. And he makes the second. They got to hurry it up. Up the court. Purdue. Trying to go for the easy two. Makers. 1.5 to go. That's game. That is game, my friends, I think. There's not enough time to put up 2 shots. You're up by 5 with 1.5 to go. Purdue is really about to get bounced. Sniffed out of bounds again. 0.6 to go. I'm not even letting him get a good shot. It's crazy. Wait. Turn up the scoreboard for a second, guys. I got a tweet. Who's really about to lose, though? That's tough. Never upset seeing 1 seed. Never upset seeing a 16 seed take down a 1 seed. Fairleigh Dickinson University, welcome to March Madness. Oh, and then there's your NBC tweeting about it. Wow. All right, Cavs up 10. Now they're up by 9. 73-64. Nice block. Damn. Wow, Philly's up by 30. No, 40. No, wait, they're up by 40 over Charlotte. That's crazy. So 75-64 Cavs. Rubio made a bucket, so he's got 2 points now. Yay. All right, here we go. Looks like UMBC is about to have some company, and there's no such thing as a 5-point shot. There's a 4-point shot, but no such thing as a 5. Moves the inbound. The lob goes over, and that's it. FDU takes down Purdue. Got a tweet. Wow. Well, Purdue is a fraud. I think we all knew that already, but they're a fraudulent team. They screamed fraud. Oiler up into the cauldron. Damn. All that. Number 1 seed in the Big Ten to lose in the first round. That's tough. UMBC tweeted, we've been lonely. Yes, you have, and you got friends. FDU really did that. Purdue too. Cavs up by 11. Timeout Wizards. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. That's crazy though. Purdue was the best. Was the top seed. He was like number what? They were number one seed. One of the best teams in the nation. Zach Edey was essentially their whole team. We saw that against Ohio State. You know, Ohio State was hitting daggers on them all night, all in the first half, and then they ran out of gas. It's pretty easy to beat a team when you got a 7 foot whatever dude just literally camping in the paint. First rounded by a little Fairleigh Dickinson team, that's tough. You hate to see it. Unless you're a rival of Purdue, then you love to see it. You absolutely love to see that. Ha ha ha. Purdue do. I don't think the Big Ten has really done much. I mean, no, like Team Up North has made it to a natty game, I think. They've been close. Sparty's been close. Wisconsin's been close. Ohio State's been close. Nobody's really been able to pull it off. Which former Cavalier sharpshooter was born on St. Patty's Day? Kyle Korver, Mark Price, Wesley Person, and J.R. Smith. Is it me, or do they always include Mark Price in these things? Kyle Korver, really? What a birthday to have. All right, so we're back. Here is Wright, guarded by Rubio, gives it off to Porzingis. Wright with the ball now, guarded by Rubio. Watch out for Beal in the corner. Levert guarding him. Gets trapped up. Here's Porzingis against Rubio. Drives inside. Gets the bucket against Diakite. Cavs up 9 with 2:48 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Rubio. Drives. Corner. Garland for a three. Rims out. Yeah, the three ball isn't falling tonight. That's for sure. Here's Avdia for Beal. Lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wizards. In fact, yeah, Garland has not made a three yet. He's 0 for 4. So Beal will come out for a breather. Johnny Davis will check in for him. So here's the inbound on the baseline from Darrell Wright, guarded by Rubio. Gives it to Kispert against Levert. Porzingis against Diakite. He lost the ball, and a foul was called. I think it was on Garland, or oh yeah, he hit his hand. Of course, KP is going to cry about it. He got teched up already today because he was crying about something. So Cavs up by 9. Here's KP. Goes blocked by Diakite, and Levert will save it. Levert going to bring it up over to Rubio. Thought about pulling up. Goes in. Here's Rubio. That was Osman before. Rubio goes up and in for 2. The jerseys kind of make the numbers hard to see sometimes. 77-66. Over to Kispert for 2. Here comes Levert. Up by 9. Levert drives. Guarded. Goes in. Baseline. Goes at KP and gets the 2. Man, going right at KP. Ballsy move, but he gets it. Here's Porzingis. Inside. Goes up and a foul on Levert. Tell you one thing, these guys aren't afraid to go after Porzingis. And that's 3 fouls on Diakite. Levert just got his first. 8 points for Karras, so he's doing too bad. Granted, it's not a god game like we saw before, but still, he's looking good. So Cavs up 11, 1 free throws up and good. Cavs up 10. 104-96 Atlanta over Golden State after 3 quarters. 121-81 Philly over Charlotte. They're up by 40. My God. Free throw number 2 is good. So he makes them both, and it's a 9-point lead again. 79-70 Cavs lead. A very clunky third quarter for the Cavs. Approaching a minute to go. Here's Rubio. Over for Osman. Osman lost the ball. And then almost runs away out of bounds. Avdia brings it up. And we got a foul on the Cavs. Yeah, Purdue just lost. They're the second ever 1 seed to lose to a 16. That's 4, I believe, on Diakite. So free throws coming up for Porzingis. First one is good. Yeah, very clunky third quarter for the Cavs. Not stinky, but it's clunky. They're having some trouble. Here's the final one up and good for Porzingis. 79-72 with about a minute to go. I hate when they show the ad where the scoreboard is. Here's Rubio drives in, baseline, out to Garland. Here's Levert. Levert drives, floater up and good. And look at Karras is going right at these guys. 50 seconds to go, up by 9. Here's Porzingis getting rushed at. And foul. That's 5 now on Diakite. It's because the bench is out. That's why. 5 fouls on Diakite. He's probably got to come out. Yeah, I think Mobley's going to come in. He needs to. Very challenging game for him tonight. Going up against Porzingis. Free throws up and he misses the first. So Mobley returns. Mobley with Garland, Osman, Rubio, and Levert. It's up and rims out. No good. Taken by Osman. He'll give it off to Rubio. Ricky against Johnny Davis. Drives and he gets whacked by Davis. And that'll, I believe, put us at the line with 2 shots because we're in the bonus. And then he gets fouled on the dunk. Oh, Chetty. I'm happy you were able to contest it, but literally just fouling every time. That's not what you want to do. You can see the, there we go. Yeah, he's great passes. Like last second. 13. Yeah. To mitigate for the Kuzma, Gafford, Kispert, right. Ooh. That DG to Karras lob was lit. 7:05 to go. Inside for 2. No. Win this fourth quarter. How about that, huh? Yeah. Atlanta drives inside up for 2, and it was up and gets the 2. No offensive foul. Skipping like crazy. Skipping like crazy right now. I have nothing else on. Let me check my YouTube thing real quick. It's literally like it's lagged out. Like it's not working. Studio sucks. It's lagged out. Like no internet issues. No stream's still going, but you wouldn't even know. It's lagging like crazy for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Classic YouTube. Gotta love YouTube Studio. Piece of garbage. I think. 202. We cooking? Figure out if it's still working or not. I'm trying to see how long it takes me before I see me doing acting a fool. All right, so here's Beal. Drives in off a screen. Goes in. Gets blocked by Osman, but a foul. Stop fouling, Osman. You're going to foul out in like 2 minutes with this crap. Dude never stops fouling. Never stop fouling. Like, Chetty, there's a fine line between being a very tenacious defender and just being overly aggressive. To normal now. I don't know what the heck happened before, but I think we're back to normal now. Okay. All right. So it's good. Up 93 to 79. Here's Rubio over to Okoro. Garland. Back to Rubio. Rubio. Bad pass. Saved. Out to Garland. Fires for three. That's good. He finally buries a three. Took him forever to bury one, but he got one. What a good time to get it, too. 8:16 to go. Up by almost 20 here. 17-point lead. Good to see we've been able to build our lead back up. The lead was down as much as like 8 at one point. Here's the three ball. That's good. Down by 4. They're up by 14 now. 7:55 to go. Here's Rubio. Ricky. Kicks it out. Levert. Karras drives. Goes up. And he got fouled. 2 shots coming up for Karras. Let's squirt. Okay, let's see how... Okay, yep, we're good. All right. All right, we're good now. I don't know what got in the YouTube studio just for a second there. Like, it was not working. It was laggy. The glitch in the Matrix. Free throw is up and good for Karras Lesquit. Why do you call him Karras Lesquit? Because the ball always be squirting out of the freaking rim for him, man. The ball disrespectful to him. The ball is straight up disrespectful. Free throw up and good for 2. There you go, buddy. 98-82 Cavs lead. Happy to see that they built their lead back up as Kristaps Porzingis is set to come back in. Here's Beal over to Morris. Beal drives and there's a foul. It's number 2 on Okoro. What's up, Jay Morris? Good to see you. Sorry about the technical difficulties for a few minutes there. YouTube studio was acting a fool. It's been notorious for doing that. First free throw was out. It was like a quarter of the way down, and it said, nah, not going to go in for you. No. So here we have one more free throw coming up, trying to cut the lead to 15. Second free throw is up and it rolls in. Up by 15. 7:31 to go in the game. Rubio with Mobley, Garland, Okoro, and Levert. It's pass to Okoro. And he tried to get it inside the Levert, I think, or Mobley, and it just squirted away from him. Corner three is way off. Okoro gives it to Garland. I'm surprised Okoro didn't just take off up the floor, trying to catch him in transition. Mitchell is coming back in here in a minute. Getting a good amount of rest, I guess. Here's Levert over to Garland against Kispert. Here's Levert. Fires for three. That was a funky shot that he put up. That's a Levert three, I guess. Classic. Not much form to it. Beal does not want to try to climb out Mobley. Mobley against Beal here in the corner. Inside. Kuz. Turnaround jumper is good. Up by 13. 6:25 to go. What playoff position best? I don't know. Not exactly. Hard to say. Up and good for Mobley. 185 Cavs lead. You kind of worded that kind of bad. If you want to have the most success on the road, you'd probably want to be a top 4 seed. I guess. I mean, that's what I'd say. Especially because, as a 1 or 2 seed, you'd face the worst team. Or some more Cavs spot either. So here's Beal. Beal drives in, pull up, blocked by Okoro. Come on, damn it. Piece of crap freaking studio. Here's piece of crap studio, dude. Freaking hate YouTube Studio. Always Mobley reverse for Mitch Garland. Cavs up 20. Timeout Wizards. Wow, that was quick. Of course, they start getting lit when my stream. It's just being trash. Yeah, it's being trash. It's the YouTube Studio because OBS doesn't tell me and isn't telling me about any like this. I'm working on stuff. So I got 20 people in here, even though the stream is super laggy and just acting stupid. I mean, like I said, I'm not getting any drop frame alerts or anything, so I think it's just the YouTube Studio being trash. YouTube Studio on the page. I have nothing else open. No, I don't have Twitter open. I don't have anything else open. So I don't know what the deal is. It's being trash. It's going to punch a hole in the wall. Whatever. I'll wrap this. Heel drives in, goes up and misses. Rebounded by Diakite. This is bold. Playing Diakite. Oh, they got the benches out there. That's why. Here's Neto. Here's Windler back out there. Good to see him getting some more action. Neto out. Windler. 3. Good. Windler actually just scored a bucket in an NBA game. A 3-ball. Wow. He didn't even panic or hesitate. Wow. Love to see it, though. Here's a mid-range, 2 is good for the Wizards. They have Gill, Gibson, Nunn, Goodwin, and Davis on the floor for the Wizards. Wade, Green, Diakite, Neto, and Windler for the Cavs. Here's Danny Green for 2 is good. 112-89 Cavs lead. Let me know if the stream is lagging or anything. I can try to fix it. Gibson for 2 is good, but there was a foul. Danny Green, of course, signed off the buyout market. He was pretty solid, I guess. He's been solid as a role player for championship teams. It's almost stolen by Wade. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Wizards with about 2:40 to go. A 28-15 fourth quarter has the Cavs well on their way to another win. The 45th win of the year. Kicks it out. Open. I think this is Nunn for 3, a short, taken by Diakite. 112-89 Cavs lead. Here's Neto. Off to Windler. Here's Wade. Lost the ball. It'll stay with the Cavs. All right. Thanks, Jay. Let me know if it's good or if it's laggy. It may just be my studio acting up. I don't know. Hard to say at this point. Green. Here's Neto. Neto drives in, goes up, and gets the bucket. Oh, yeah. Neto even getting buckets against his old team. Here's Davis for three. That's no good. Taken away by Diakite. About a minute 55 to go. Here's Neto. Lost the ball. Got it back, though. Green for three. Ooh, I thought he was going to make it. Diakite with the rebound. Inside. Hook. Missed it. Diakite, you got to hit that. Especially because you're facing, I think it's a Goodwin or something, or Gill. Yeah. Here's Nunn driving in on Diakite. Lost the ball briefly, and then it goes off of Neto. But there's Spida. Pretty good game. 20 plus point scorers. Garland 24, Mitchell and Mobley had 20. 17th time we've had 3 20 plus point scorers in the same game. Gibson, Hook is good against Diakite. 114.91, a minute 14 to go. We have a whistle, a foul. JB can just sit back and he doesn't really have to coach at this point. I mean, he'll still coach, like, call out some stuff, but you can just sit back and kind of chill. You're becoming a technician. Oh, yeah, clearly. Free throws coming up for Neto. First one is up and good. Gives it the friendly bounce in. 126. Oh, my God. 126, 119 Atlanta over Golden State. So, yeah, Golden State's about to lose again. Yeah, Roach is going to be pissed. Oh, well. Second free throw is up and missed it. Off front rim, and it runs out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cavs. The ball's like, no, I don't like you. No, I don't like you. Screw you. Windler to inbound. He'll give it off to Diakite. Here's Green. So good to see Denny Green back in a Cavs uniform, though, after all these years. Here's Neto. Neto spins, goes up, and it went in. Oh, my God, that went in. That was the funkiest freaking shot I've seen in a while. And then Green just tried to punch it out. He actually did punch it out, but it goes right back to the Wizards. Whatever you did, it worked. Nice. How did that go in? But okay, anyways. Kicks it off. Here's Gibson getting harassed. Kicks it out to the corner. I think this is Nunn or Gill. Step back, three. Good. Oh, wow. 35 seconds to go. 33 seconds up. 117.94. I believe that would be what, 23-point lead? Yeah. 23-point lead. So Cavs are just going to sit on it and take the 24-second violation. That's another 10-plus point victory and another opponent held under 100 points. So we're going to take the season series against Washington. And here comes Nunn. He's just going to bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Cavs win 117-94. A wire-to-wire-esque victory. 22 games where we held our opponent under 100 points. By far the best in the NBA. We're 21-1 in those games. The only loss coming to the Knicks, when we couldn't hit a damn thing. And you love to see it. 22 games, and we're 21-1 in those games. That's insane. And again, that one loss was because we couldn't hit a thing against the Knicks. But Cavs with another very good win. And light work for the big guys tonight. They didn't really have to work all that hard, which is lit. Oh my God, what is that? All right, so for the Wizards, it was pretty much all Bradley Beal and Porzingis tonight. 22 for Beal, 20 for Porzingis, 10 for Morris, 7 for Kuzma, and 6 for Gafford. Off the bench, 12 for Kispert, and the others really didn't do much. I mean, yeah. 5 for Nunn, 4 for Davis and Wright, and then 2 apiece for Gibson and Evdia. Goodwin and Gill did not score, although they didn't play much. They only played at the very end. For the Cavs, it was the three-headed monster as always. It was Mitchell, Garland, and Mobley tonight. MGM, love to see it. Garland with 24, Mitchell with 20, and Mobley with 20. Off the bench, 15 for Levert, so another good game out of him. He was 6 of 9. Nice. 8 points for Rubio, which is solid. And then you had 5 apiece from Osman and Neto. You had 3 points from Windler, which is cool. And then 2 apiece for Green and Diakite. Of course, Wade barely played. He didn't do anything. Did not score. Classic 4 minutes of cardio for Dean Wade. And then, of course, Robin Lopez didn't even play at all. So, solid win for the Cavs. And now we have a couple of days off, and then we go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, 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 Brooklyn. In fact, if you're wondering how many days we have off, I think it's like 3 or 4. Let me see here. So next game will be on the 21st. So it's 3 days off, and then we have a game, and then we have an off day, and then we have a game against Brooklyn again. Then we have another 3 days off against. Then we have Houston, or 2 days off, and then we face Houston on the 26th. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left in the month, which is pretty good. You know, we're getting some light work to end the month of March, and then we get into April, where of course we have 4 games to end the month there. Indiana, 2 against Orlando, and 1 against Charlotte. So let's keep this thing going. After what we did against in January, it's good to see the Cavs mean business again. They're winning a lot of games again, and I love to see it. So let's keep it going against Brooklyn. Okay, we've got a couple of days off. Maybe we see Jared Allen. Maybe not. I don't know. That's the best part. We have like 3 days off, and that'll give Jared Allen a chance to maybe get back on the court. We'll see what happens. But that's gonna wrap it up here, guys. I had a lot of fun doing this game. Sorry about the technical difficulties. If there was any, you might not have noticed, but I did. But yeah, big win for the Cavs tonight, and now they will face Brooklyn on the 21st. So let's freaking go, and see you guys then. Well, I'll probably do a couple March Madness games. I haven't decided what games to do yet, but when I decide, I'll of course post the stream, and hopefully we can watch some bangers. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'm Crazy Dog 99, and once again, the final score from tonight's contest: Cavs win 117-94, and we're at 45 wins. I think we need 3 more to tie our season record from last year in terms of wins. And we're right around almost 30 home wins on the year. We got like 4 home games left, which is insane. One of those is, of course, the last game of the year. We have Houston at home, which is actually our last game, I think, against a Western opponent. And then we have Charlotte at home. We have, I think, the Knicks at home. Yeah, the Knicks are at home. And I think Indiana. Not exactly sure, but yep, getting closer to the end of the season. So 3-0 sweep on the season series, 116 to 97.3 average points. Field goals were 51%, they were 46, and 3-point, we were 36, they were 33%. First sweep since 2012-13. Awesome. So yeah, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see what's going down. But with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your night. Go Cavs. And I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Evan Mobley is him. breakdown of him, Mitchell. Garland is amazing. He's him. He's him. Him. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody. Remember, don't be stupid on St. Patty's Day. Don't be stupid. I don't need to be hearing about you guys getting into accidents and getting arrested with a freaking blood alcohol content over the legal limit. All right? I want to be able to see you in the chat. I don't want you to be tweeting or watching from jail. Oh, crazy dog, I'm in jail. Can you bail me out? No, because you're an idiot. That's why. All right, guys. See you later. Bye bye. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. Don't be dumb.